So last year, we at California Environmental Voters gave the state of California a D letter grade on our annual environmental scorecard. And that was mainly because for all of 2021, California didn't really have any climate wins. Was that a moth? So anyway, no regulations were passing, bills were being stalled. It was kind of a bleak time for climate. So now the question is, did anything change this year? Did California get its act together on climate? What grade did we give California for our annual environmental scorecard this year? Pause for suspense. We got an A. Okay, technically it's an A-, but hey, this is a huge comeback. And it's all because, unlike 2021, this was a year of some major climate wins. Ooh, did you hear all those climate wins? Okay, let's go over them. Okay, so we started off the year with a big win, which was securing a huge and ambitious climate budget that actually met the urgency of the climate crisis. After years of advocacy, our state enacted SB 1137. This law bans new and phases out existing oil wells next to schools, hospitals, daycares, and other sensitive sites. You know, basically things that shouldn't be next to active oil drilling. This law is a long overdue win for frontline communities that are next to these sites and been advocating for this law for a long time. This year we also passed SB 1314, which bans enhanced oil recovery, which is this really confusing, tricky greenwashing technique that oil companies use to say they're storing carbon when really they're putting carbon to extract fossil fuels to create more carbon. It's a mess, it's a headache, but luckily we don't have to worry about it anymore because SB 1314 has it banned in California. Oh yeah. Okay, did you know that California passed the biggest anti-plastics bill in the nation this year? Well, we did. SB 54, it aims to reduce overall plastic production, single-use plastic either actually recyclable or compostable by 2032, and aims to increase California's ability to actually recycle plastic. So yeah, SB 54, unsung hero. Then we passed two bills that essentially set really important targets. So AB 1279 sets a date for California to be completely carbon neutral, and AB 1757 requires the state to set achievable carbon removal targets, specifically using our natural lands to sequester carbon or have plants store carbon underground. All right, and finally, Advance Clean Cars 2. That's right, it's a sequel, but this is like Empire Strikes Back or Toy Story 2, okay? It's an awesome sequel. This regulation essentially bans the sale of internal combustion engines in cars and trucks in California by 2035. This was definitely an inspiring comeback year for California and helped us regain our role as a leader in the climate fight. But, and we always say this cannot just be a one-off thing. We need years that keep looking like this, wins stacked upon wins. We are not going back to years of boxes full of mods. Oh, Jesus. How are they still in there? So congratulations on your A- California. It was well earned. And I don't mean to sound like my dad while I was in high school, but can we try for an A+ next time? By the way, this was all just for our state score, okay? Our online scorecard goes into individual senators, assembly members, bills. You can even type in your address and see how your representatives are doing on climate. It's an incredibly powerful tool. envirovoters.org/scorecard to check out the whole scorecard. And subscribe to our socials if you want even more recaps on how California is doing in the climate fight.